Ding.
Green lights.
Green.
Green.
Super green.
Super green. The best kind of green. You know what I mean?
99 times.
99 times.
99 times.
No problems.
I used to get excited about Julio Cesar Chavez's record when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he's going to get to be 100-0. I was like counting that shit. Like it was super real. Like a pervert looking at Mary-Kate and Ashley at their 18 countdown. Remember that? I was like, that was just Chavez shit. I was like, ooh, one day he's going to be 100-0. But then Frankie Randall came.
And he said, "Kapow!"
Fucked up everything for us. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Anthony!
Yes.
Let's start the motherfucking show. I hope that's loud in the mix. I hope they can hear that shit. I hope it's bumping. Episode 99, Love and Chokes Podcast. It's your boy, Keebler. Love and Chokes Jiu-Jitsu. Located in the CLE. Sitting across from the homie Anthony. Always behind the switches, making shit happen, making this shit work.
Hey.
We out here. Anthony. 3 episodes this week?
Good. 3.
3 live episodes?
Live episodes.
God damn. Doesn't seem like that much, honestly.
No, not really.
It would seem like a lot less if I wasn't so motherfucking tired. Usually I wait to start smoking cigarettes. Daddy needed to get in right away. It was a long, lovely day. I met my trainer's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of jacked. She's kind of a beast.
It's genetics.
She was kind of kicking ass. I looked over at her Turkish getup. It was killing mine. Killing mine. This better technique. Give me something to aspire to. So now, Anthony.
Yes.
Let's start the show.
Okay. So, what's up?
So,
Hey.
I mean, you know what's up.
Yes.
We've been trying to improve our wrestling a little bit.
Yes. A lot of wrestling.
Played a little no-gi tonight.
Oh, yes. Some songs.
A rare Friday night sans-gi.
Songs. Indeed.
I do need to figure that out.
The schedule.
Yeah, I want to incorporate more no-gi into my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, signing up for a no-gi event illuminates that fact, right?
Right.
It's like, oh shit, I never train no-gi anymore.
It's like, fuck.
And I think that cuts both ways. I think it totally affects shit and it totally doesn't. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you should practice the game you're going to play. But you could go out and have a good day without being a no-gi guy per se, right? But I think generally, if I were to look at myself objectively, I think I'm a no-gi guy.
Yeah. I feel like that's just, you were just born and raised like that.
I've just been grappling longer without gis.
Yeah.
Born and raised like that.
I was born and raised.
I was raised like that.
He was
I was raised not to wear pajamas and grapple around.
Yes, he said I put on shoes, put on the boots, and I get down and I scrap.
See, part of me wants to put on wrestling shoes, like gimmick shorts.
Of course you do, but part of me's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, man. Can I grease my shoes too?
Well, it's not even that I'll get caught. It's that if I'm pushing off, I don't want someone to complain.
Yeah. Oh.
Or like the laces get caught.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily believe that like the wrestling shoe makes it so much more dangerous for the footlock.
Okay.
I don't necessarily believe that. Is there more friction? Yeah. Absolutely. But like your counter should be earlier.
Yeah.
Everyone rolls and slips out of shit instead of actually countering shit. And so if you're relying on slippage to get out, you're like, oh man, there's this fucking sandpaper at the end of my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
You can't pull out.
That's why everybody should just train with callous feet. No pedicures.
Ew.
No pedicure. Just callous.
I haven't had a pedicure in a long time.
Never had one.
I think it's a worthwhile experience.
I believe so. I've had a manicure, just not a pedicure. I just don't I have an issue with the feet.
What do you mean?
Don't like them touch. Don't like people touching my feet, and I don't like touching other people's feet.
See, there's liking it, and then there's being okay with it.
Yeah, I'm not okay with it. Like, I can't like. It wouldn't be relaxing for me.
No.
Just be like, all right.
I think it's a good experience.
Yeah.
Like you sit still, and some lady
Speaking a different
Hopefully.
language. Yeah.
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 It's always a different
That's
language.
the other thing too is if you want to talk shit, just talk shit to me.
You feel like they're talking shit about you?
I would imagine so. Like, why? Like, he looked like the guy who still broke into my last nail salon. Like, I've had that shit happen to me before.
Really?
Yeah. Like, somebody's mother, I went to their house. They thought I broke into their nail salon and robbed them. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not the same people. They're probably a lot taller and a little bit darker than I am.
Oh, why you gotta say darker?
It's the truth.
How dare you? That is not the truth. How dare you, Anthony? I'm no social justice warrior, but goddamn,
that was aggressive.
That was aggressive. You're like, nah, criminal black people are darker than light-skinned black people.
Because if Big J was here, he'd agree with me.
No, he'd be like, no, I was a light-skinned nigga that broke into a nail salon.
Nah,
after all, it was a nail salon. Susie, you have it backwards. It was a light-skinned dude.
That's true. There you go. There you go. Heard it here first. Makes sense.
If it was a dark-skinned dude, he would have broken into something more manly, more masculine.
Maybe. Or he just knows the cash box
are. Feminine ass. Light-skinned niggas. Light-skinned niggas rob like this. Can I please take your...
So stupid. So stupid.
There's a whole series of those memes.
I believe that. I'm not surprised.
Wait, you don't know about this?
Like, I don't know about them. Like, no, I know about some of them. Like, some of them I do know.
See, I know just enough hood dudes to get those in my feed.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to have some fucking, like, some street niggas in your feed to get those memes.
Yeah.
They're worth it.
Yeah.
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 Find yourself a reformed street dude out here. Like, if you don't have anybody in your life that used to be in the street doing dirt, like, you don't want a current dirt dude in your life. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if none of your friends have ever been to prison, you probably are fucking up. And that sounds nuts.
No, not really.
Yes, it does.
No, not really. You learn a lot. There's a lot of knowledge.
But, man, like, I want friends that have been through some shit or seen some shit. Like I want one friend who has an advanced degree at least. At least one of your friends needs to be a PhD or a master's degree recipient.
Right.
And one of your friends should have been to prison before.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. Like, you need a diverse group of people around you. And the internet makes that so easy now. You don't even have to have these people directly next to you.
Right.
But I think it's better that way.
Yeah.
Like, I got friends all over the spectrum, man. And I'm grateful for that. I got friends on all sides of it. I got friends with like, super crazy, like, wealthy lifestyles and stories that had to go back to the bottom on some other shit. You know, like, there's all kinds of ways to get through this life. But, yeah, I do think if you don't have friends that, you know, have done some shit, maybe you need to diversify your bonds. Like, maybe you need to spread the wings a little bit.
That's actually
meet some weird people.
That's actually funny you say that. Because I saw, sadly, in my hometown, the only two people I know that were relatively dangerous people, both gone now. They're, like, just locked up because they're both retarded, stupid, crazy people.
What did they do?
Well, I don't know what the brother did, but the brother's been gone for a while. He's just been away. And everybody used to think this sister was pretty normal. And then she got arrested for lighting her bedroom on fire and burning her 2 pets. It's like...
She lit her bedroom on fire?
Yeah, she just, like, lit it on fire. She's like... Burp.
How old was she?
She is probably now 21. I would say, yeah, she had to be 21 now. She probably was the same age.
And it was her room with her pets?
Yeah, it was her. Yeah, like, she still lived with her family because, like... It was like it's a weird interaction because their family, they're adopted. So they're 2 like Hispanic kids are adopted by white parents, and those white parents are probably the nicest people that I've ever seen.
Well, the people that tend to adopt, right? We're not talking about foster. People that adopt people outside their race tend to be higher in openness and compassion than others. So when you say, like, oh, they're the nicest people, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, see, because I have another person who was adopted, and their parents were fucking, I guess the mother or the marital figure, mom figure, whatever it was just like fucking, like, just pitting, throwing hands, just like boosh, boosh, boosh.
Throwing hands in what sense?
Like anything. Like, you fucking eat cereal, and you have to eat cereal in the shower because you can't eat food when I'm not home.
And this was another family where, like, the race was separate?
Race was separate. Like, it was Jewish, and then, like, the parents were Jewish, and then the people were black.
And mom was throwing hands?
Yeah, mom was throwing hands. She did not play around. Like, anything that happened.
Was she raising boys?
She rose 2 boys. Yeah, she threw hands. The dad was pretty, like, calm, cool.
How are the boys now?
Not that great.
That sucks.
Yeah, not that great.
Because if I were a mom, maybe I would throw hands.
Yeah, I think kind of.
You got to earn some respect.
Yeah, like you just get pieced up in the chest before you get out of the house, just for
That's
stuff.
not necessarily the worst thing. Now, it depends on what you did.
No, it's not for what you did. It's what you're gonna do. That's the reason why she does it.
What?
She beat you, preemptive beatings.
All right, this is very strange.
like she would be like the kid's so buff now that it doesn't matter, but she would just like throw hands. You could see him like moving a little bit when he get hit. And it's like she got a little weight behind it, but it's like she's like, I'm just doing this.
She's turning her hips.
Yeah, I'm just doing this because I know you're gonna do something later. That's the reason why
What the fuck?
This is the reason why I'm throwing punches at you.
Like she's Minority Report.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I
Like,
know you're
literally.
I know you're gonna fuck up, so I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you now.
Wow.
That's like, and then she's like, all right, now you can go, Anthony. You can take him over to your house now. I was like, all right, cool.
If I were a little Jewish lady trying to raise like some muscular Negroes,
Yeah.
I would punch them when they were little. I would. And I was like, all right, I gotta earn these people's respect. I mean,
And she was
Hey!
she was like 55 at the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah, she was fucking. And the dad was just like there, and it was but
That's weird though.
yeah.
Preemptive beatings are not advised.
Preemptive beatings, like oh man, but those kids became super athletes. Like I was like, there's like
Oh, this is the kids you were
no,
talking about.
different set of kids, but same idea though, and different areas too. New Jersey and Cincinnati.
So if you beat the fuck out of your kid, you make a super athlete.
make a super
it's still
athlete.
Anthony's theory.
Yeah, it's still my theory. Like they would throw, like that's how you learn how to fall.
Or you destroy them.
Yes, but see, you got
Or both.
That's why you teach them good things early. Like she taught them how to run up walls when they were little, and
No, I meant like morals and like
Oh.
guidance.
yeah, don't cry when you're getting beat.
Like, you can't beat your kid without building them up. Like, all right, so I made a joke tonight, like where
Yeah.
I was like, break them down, build them up.
Yeah,
Because I talk a lot of shit.
right. There's a lot
To
of
you
love.
guys.
There's a lot of love in that shit talk.
There is.
Yeah,
And like, to an outside ear, you may not know. Like, you need the full scale. And I take that same shit right back at me.
right,
Like, I'm not just like casting down shit from above.
right.
Like, we are peers. I happen to know more about a topic. That's it. So I'll talk about that, and then you can make fun of me for either the way I execute the same thing or just for how I speak or move in general. Like, there's a lot of shit talking in my room,
Right. Yeah.
but I really think it's good. None of it is like, I'm the shit and you suck,
yeah.
right?
Unless it's Anthony.
No, there's only a you suck.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
never an
yeah,
I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like so many times in fight culture talking shit is about like what I'm going to do to you. It's not that. It's just that you're terrible.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with me.
It's like he could
I
be-
didn't say I wasn't terrible.
Right.
I'm just making sure that you know.
You're terrible. There you go. That's how it should be.
That's all. I don't know. I think it's funny.
No, I
And
agree.
I think that the people that are around us think it's funny because they give it back to me.
Right.
Obviously. Thigh Matt,
Matt does the most.
the Undertaker,
Undertaker.
the king of all burials.
Shovel. Mr. Shovel.
He's always coming for me.
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh yeah. Also, if you don't want to break them, have more kids. Have more kids. That's the game plan too.
What do you mean?
Just if you want to have super athletes, but you want to beat them, got break some eggs. Make an omelet. Got to break some eggs. Hey, that's literally what happened. Like,
So you make a lot of kids?
you just like.
What do you mean?
Like, just have one kid. You try it out. Like, he gets about 7. You see what his body looks like. Is he muscular or is he still a wimpy? You fucked that one up. Time to get another one.
So what do you do with this one?
Next one, you gotta read some books, kid.
No, what do you do with the current one?
Read some books.
You make him read books,
You make
and
him-
then you start over.
You start over.
Be like, all right, you're going to have to develop an intellect and some personality because
Yeah.
this body thing we were building is
Doesn't
not
work.
working out,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
All right, kid. Now get out of here.
Like basically what you
Go to
did.
your room. Don't come out until you have a doctorate.
Basically what you did for fun as like a kid, where you put your foot like underneath the console and did crunches. That was like punishment.
You remember that story?
Yeah, I remember a lot of things.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do that.
Yeah, but there's this punishment. Like, it's like do push-ups. Like, keep going.
See, I kind of wish I had something like that when I was a kid. But like, like positive style.
Yeah, no, see, it's different. You gotta be negative. So I was telling you, super athletes, negativity. If you want kids that are just freaks that can just like just pick up things or just look like Adonises, beat them, Make them fight everybody.
This is a terrible idea. Do not listen to Anthony. He has raised 0 people. He has no pets.
Like and then you'll watch magical things happen to those people. Like they'll get hit by cars and they'll get up and walk away, or get hit with a metal baseball bat. Like I've seen my friend get hit with a baseball bat.
See, but why was he in a situation to get hit with a baseball bat?
Literally, it's just because like we were walking home from the bus stop. It's like we came back from college and we were walking back to his house and we had to cross the bridge. So there's like nobody really.
So y'all are grown.
Yeah, we're grown. Like
Jesus.
there's nobody driving. Nobody's driving us anywhere. We're just going, and then we get to my house, and then we'll get my car. But in the meantime, we have to we go to his house first, and so like on the way there, there's just like this dude just talking shit with his baseball bat and waving it at him, and he's just like we're just trying to avoid this dude, and the dude turns around and just swings it at him.
Wait, now so you're walking on the sidewalk? Did he come off his porch?
No, they're on the sidewalk. It's a bridge. We're on a bridge. Like we're walking across a bridge.
So they were just carrying a baseball bat through town.
Yes. Like that's normal. That's normal.
How far away were you when you noticed the baseball bat?
I'm blind, so it doesn't matter what I notice.
How far away were you when they were like, hey,
was like
those motherfuckers have a baseball bat?
It was probably about a good 10 feet, but it's like,
that's still pretty close.
It is pretty close, but there's not much you could do in that
Do they pull it out?
No, it was just out. It was out and about.
So why the fuck didn't anybody notice it until it was 10 feet away?
Cause we're just fucking dummies. We're just sitting around talking, giggling.
Jesus, Louisa.
Hey man. And then so we just go past him, and they just swing on my friend, and he just like hits him, and then he just grabs the bat and just throws it away, like all over the bridge. And then we just kept leaving. Like that's literally.
Wait, there was no fight?
There was no fight.
Well, then again, if I hit a motherfucker with a baseball bat and they took it from me and threw it away, I would keep walking too. I'd be like, doo-doo-doo, nothing happened here.
Like that's
I don't want to know what happens next.
Yeah, like literally.
Did I just hit fucking Luke Cage?
Like you hit the dude, and he grabs and throws it, and like then he like goes home and takes a picture of his back and like puts it on Facebook. Like that's the type of person he is.
So he caught it across his back.
Yeah, he caught it across his back.
So he turned.
Yeah, he turned. So
that was awesome.
So he was just like, yeah.
That was good instincts, because that's exactly, I think, the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's like there's degrees of lateness with everything, right? And you don't want to take a bad shot across your rib cage.
Yeah.
Your back is thicker, it's more muscular. If you can get it flattish, it's like taking a pro wrestling strike.
Yeah.
Like you want to get it to the safest, flattest spot on you that's thick and not like nothing's gonna get punctured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like that's also the other thing about him. Like
he had taken beatings before.
Yeah, exactly my point. Like there's
all right. In that one case, it came in handy.
Also,
I do not advocate for actually beating children.
He knows how to fall because his mom would throw him from like the top floor. So like that's the thing. He knows how to fall. Like he can fall really well. So like there are things that he learned because of that like a system in his day to day, which is now breakdancing.
But does he know how to communicate and make money and love people?
He does no, he does not know how to make love people well. He finds the wrong people, but he does know how to communicate very well. Like he was the ladies' man. He's basically like the equivalent of you, but like put like 20 pounds of muscle.
I'm not a ladies' man.
Yeah, whatever, man. It's like you just had this vibe. They just walked when they just walk by, like the right type of people just know what's up.
What the fuck? Dear audience, this man's full of shit.
I've seen it happen.
You've seen nothing.
The eyes have light up. It's just like, cha-ching! Hey, how's it going, sir? Nice to meet you. It's like, oh, hey. I was like, whoa.
And then what happens?
You are a gentleman.
And
you're just like, all right, cool. Nice to meet you. See you later.
I'm not like a ladies' man. That's not what a ladies' man
does.
Well,
whatever, man. It's like you just walk into a room and you just like, it's like you just don't even do anything. You just show up and it's like, wait, who's this guy?
This is not accurate. Anthony's interpretation of my life is not how I feel during my life.
Yeah, but who's going to tell you the truth? The person who lives a life, the person who's watching a life. You have your own agenda. I have my own agenda. I'm not trying to put you down.
But how does it suit my agenda?
To say that that's not true, that's the truth, because that's how you are. That your thing is to always be like, I'm just low key, man. I don't do anything like that. I'm cool. I'm easy. You're very like, you try to be low key in those moments. When it's like those interactions like that. It's like, what are you talking about? That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw it before. But like, hey, I see what's going on. I watch you.
Look, there have been a couple incidents inside like stores and shit.
Yeah.
Where I can feel that there's some pointless nervous energy.
Yeah.
And then I turn to someone and smile and break that energy, and then they kind of attach themselves to me.
Yes.
That is not the same thing as being a ladies' man.
I see it.
You son of a bitch. A ladies' man walks into a bar.
Yeah.
Looks at the most beautiful people and starts walking up to them and seeing what's up.
Well, there's a problem with this conversation. You don't go to bars, so we can't test this theory. But we can,
correct.
But hey, if you were inclined to do this, but see, that's what I'm saying. You're the passive ladies man. It's like osmosis. It comes.
Oh no, that might be too close to the truth. You son of a bitch. You shut the fuck up right now. That made my heart stop for a second. I was like, oh, maybe there's something to that. There might be something to that. Fuck.
Oh, that's great.
I'm glad that made you happy. You son of a bitch.
Hey man, I have that problem too sometimes.
What problem?
Only in Austin. I was only in Austin, where like just people just come up to
Yeah,
you.
I don't talk to people, man. I'm shy.
There's nothing to talk about. Like, what are we gonna talk about?
What do you mean?
Like, there's nothing, like, even if I was single, I don't usually, there's like, people come up to me in like bars, I'm like, what am I gonna talk? Yeah, this music's great. Bum, bum, bum. What do you want to do later? Bum, bum. You want to drink? Bum, bum. No, I'm like, I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
No, I'm cool. I just want to like hang out with my friends and have a good time. And if you want to be a part of that good time, cool.
Because like I can't get to know you in that interaction.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I notice that you're prettier than me. I notice that there's something about you that makes me want to touch you. That's why I walked over here.
Yeah.
I walked over here because there's something about the way you look and move that makes me consider how nice it would be to touch you.
Right.
However, I know nothing about you.
Yes.
So now we have to have this interaction where I try to find out something about you that justifies how much I want to touch you while also selling you on the idea of touching me.
Yes. I'm not into that.
No thanks.
Yeah. That's a lot especially in like a loud, obnoxious place. Doots, 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 doots. You like to dance?
Now,
Doots.
could I do that if I wanted to?
Yes. After numerous trainings in pistol, knife fighting, shoelace killing, all that stuff. Once he gets those lessons down and pat and he feels like he can go out to the world.
But once I can, yeah, once I can do that, I'll just do that for fun just to do it.
Yeah, he'll John
It'll be
Wick.
easy then.
He'll kill everybody.
I could do it now, but it would be a lot like lifting weights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just be like,
It'd be something I'm capable of that I don't want to do.
fuck this shit. You're coming home with me, girl. So what's your name?
It'll be very similar to that. It'll be like, all right, am I able to communicate, charismatic, and marginally good looking enough to pull this off? Yes. But is it going to be uncomfortable for me to do? Yes.
Yeah.
So could I do it if I wanted to? Probably.
Yeah.
I just don't want to spend any of my energy there.
There you go.
Ladies man is the opposite of what I want to be.
I told you. We already called it out. We don't got to say it again.
Well,
All right, hey, man. You already made your heart skip once. I'm cool. I'm not trying to do it twice in one day.
why are you going so hard? I'm serious.
I understand. Like,
I'm trying to focus on other shit.
No, I get that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you don't like. It's like being ladies man is a lot of work. It's a lot of like extra stuff you gotta worry about. Like they in the morning they got a ruler with their mustache. They line it up.
Yeah, they gotta stay pretty.
Yeah.
You see, I don't stay pretty.
Every outfit is perfect.
I don't stay pretty. Outfit.
Yeah, that's too
This is
much.
covered in bleach.
That's too much.
I got bleach spots in this.
There you go.
I'm not cute. You know?
That's up to him. I don't know.
I'm serious. I mean, like on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, there's cute clothes in my closet, dog.
Yeah. Just the special occasions.
Yeah,
Yeah. Gotcha. It's
that's cute time.
It's not everyday things.
Right now, there's work time and rest time.
Yeah.
There's no cute time. What the fuck will we get cute for?
But then people be like, he's hardworking, so he's cute now.
Awful.
Awful?
Yes.
Is it awful?
I don't know, man. No, maybe that happened.
Did it really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I think it might have. I'm not filling all that out. Maybe, only maybe, what might I tell you off camera?
Don't tell me off camera.
But yeah, maybe that's happening.
That's understandable. Like I said.
I see my DMs, even if I don't respond to them.
Yes. Everybody grows. Everybody grows. They grow.
Maybe I'll click like.
Click like. Be like, yeah.
I try not to though, like on some creep shit, you know?
Yeah.
Even though I like it when girls do some creep shit.
They're like,
I love that shit.
they like look at it.
But I'm like, no. Fuck us.
Oh man. No. I wasn't trying to go in on you. I was just
No, it's fun. It's fun. This is exactly what I was saying before. Like,
poking around.
yeah, man. Like, if we're not ribbing each other, then it's weird. If I just call you a son of a bitch every second, like, and you never say anything that makes me uncomfortable, then we're not friends, you know?
I mean, that's just my life. It's not even you. Like, you think you're the only one. Like, there's many people that do this, and I'm like, okay, just go through. It's like my life.
What do you mean?
Like literally, like the only reason why everybody's cool with me is because they can just make fun of me at work, and I don't say anything back. I'm like, okay, whatever, man. Just kind of keep doing my thing.
Oh no, you got to start ripping them.
I occasionally I try not to because it gets a little like it's just because I get a little personal with it. Like because I don't know why. I just have like this thing where I just want to win.
You go too deep.
I just want to win. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you got to win by a narrow margin.
Yeah, I try to win by like I told you, it's called going nuclear. It's like.
Yeah. See, no, that's not. Look. You need to listen to more of Daddy's videos.
Yeah. It's not like it's like I don't have like an anger issue.
About the rats.
About the rats?
Do you know about the rats?
I do not know about the rats as in like
they play and they pin each other.
Yeah.
And if you're a bigger rat and you pin the smaller rat more than 30% of the time,
yeah,
the smaller rat doesn't come back to play.
Understandable.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you go nuclear,
yeah,
no one wants to play with Anthony anymore.
That's why I don't say anything. That's why.
Now, if you don't say anything, only cunts will want to play with Anthony because they always win.
Yeah. It'll
be better if you won some of the time by a narrow margin.
See, I just try.
Instead of going nuclear to win.
That's my point. That's why. Hey, man, I just learned how to I'm starting to learn how to be a good dummy in jiu-jitsu, and that took like.
That's hard.
That's hard. So if that's hard for me. Like everybody else is kind of hard.
It's because you're super awkward.
Yeah. In
your movement patterns, and you have to mimic what a person that's not awkward would do. And like, I mean, that sounds like a rib in itself, but it's actually not.
It's the truth. it's absolutely the truth.
Just like someone that like sometimes people overthink things, and so you'll be like, all right, I break you down, I put your hands on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why wouldn't I just pummel back in? And it's like, well, you should.
You should, but in this moment right here.
In this moment, you're pretending to be some other motherfucker who did not pummel in.
Right.
Or you're pretending to be yourself when you're not at your best. And I think people they don't drill that way. Like, you are not supposed to drill against someone who's doing their best. Even if you decide upon what the best strategical move would be, the most strategic move would be.
Yeah.
And you want to drill the counter to that counter. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Follow me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So if we decide, okay, I'm going to try to do a guard turnover, hip bump, Kimura style sweep, where you're in the bottom of the guard, closed door, slightly open, whatever the fuck, and you sit up and you bump me over the top, right? Well, several things could go wrong. Crass things the guy does. Drives into you. Rips his arm out of your fucking shitty feeble grip and posts his hand on the ground.
Right.
Or maybe he elevates his hips and pushes them forward. All of those things can be countered. But if I want to counter you driving in.
Let's talk about it.
And you're like, I'm just going to push my hips up because that's what I would do. I would never drive in. I would do this. Well, maybe you're a fucking asshole. Like, feed into the drill. And then, if we leave it there, ask, what would one do if someone raised the hips? But don't be like, I would just do this.
Right.
That's a shitty way to be as a student. And most teachers will not deal with that very well. Instead of pointing out the error and like why it's not the right thing to do, they'll just either treat you harshly or coldly, or worse, they won't acknowledge it in any way. They'll act like it's not happening because it doesn't fit their narrative and they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
So like you want to be the best drill partner humanly possible in jiu-jitsu. In everything. But jiu-jitsu guys don't know how to drill. I was drilling with wrestlers. Man, that shit was refreshing.
Because they drill every day.
Oh my God. When you go to finish your takedowns and they give you a little jump.
Yeah.
I was like, I missed that. Because wrestlers, they work. Like, everything that happens in the wrestling room is not real. Like, when I go to break your knee down and I spin out, I don't have to cut your knee down hard enough to actually turn your knee to the inside and collapse you to the hip. When I cut my hips to the side and slap your knee collapses because you're saving yourself a worse bump and you're making sure that your knee doesn't get fucked up. And so because we both understand that without talking,
Right.
when I cut and pull down that knee, you fall. Jiu-jitsu guys are like, oh man, I don't know if that would have worked. You're supposed to be fucking helping me. Like all the time. Not like some of the time. All the fucking time. When you're not helping me, that's called live. It's called actually scrapping for stuff. Jesus. Let me add a little resistance to this drill. Why? You're drilling a move. Fuck it. Like, I can kick every single person that does that in the dick. Well, all right, let me give you 15% resistance. How about you don't? How about you don't? Plus, do you even know what 15% is? Can we agree what that is before you even try it? How many times have I tried this move? I have less than 10 reps on an idea before you want to start trying to figure out how to stop it. And why can't you figure out how to stop it in your own mind later or in real time right now if that's your preference? Why do you got to stop my process to indulge your derailment? Why?
Because I want to jerk off.
Say it again.
Because I want to jerk off.
Don't they, though? Because that's what it is, man. It's a very masturbatory thing. Like, it needs to be cooperative. Drilling is a fucking cooperative endeavor. But not everybody feels that way.
No, you got to go hard and go drill like you will submish. You have to drill hard and fast and spazzy, as Dan.
Quick and spazzy.
Quick and spazzy, as Dan says.
Especially when you don't know the technique.
Yes. That's especially.
When you know it and you feel confident in escaping it at certain levels, then start picking up intensity or picking up skill level of the person holding shit. But like when you barely know something, like what's something that I don't know anything about? Like the Galaxy Guard. Like feet on the lapels. Guard of the Galaxy, whatever the fuck it's called. Lapella Plata. I know nothing about this right now.
Never even heard of it.
Well, you will.
Guard of the Galaxy. What the fuck?
Like I just started studying all these guards. So right now, I couldn't tell you the first fucking thing about what I would do with it or without it, like or like against it, I mean. So if I grab the lapel and put my leg in the position, I don't think there's a person on earth that isn't going to beat me on there. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing yet. I have to build it up. I have to build it up like any other skill. Like my fucking weightlifting coach isn't like, yo, an elite lifter could do this. He could pick up 470. So that's what you're doing today. And we're going to see whether or not you're an elite lifter. I don't want to make assumptions. Maybe you're an elite lifter. I think everyone would think that's a broken process.
Yes. So you want me to blow my asshole?
Start somewhere else. You're about to say blow your asshole out?
Yeah.
You start assuming this person is untrained. So you start trying the lapel guard against someone who sucks.
Yeah.
Someone who sucks but isn't brand new, right? I want to see movement patterns of someone who's good but executed by someone who's going to give me a lot of fucking time to try new shit. And then once I start doing it to them, I'll move it up and move it up, move it up. Eventually, I'll try it against people who are the same level I believe I'm at, and then we'll see what happens then. And if it doesn't work very well, I can either go back to the drawing board or say, this isn't a part of my game today, but at least I went through that process of learning that took me to understanding that, and then move on with the life. Just a little jiu-jitsu training advice for my friends.
Yes, everywhere.
For my friends around the world.
Around the world. You know what I learned this week? And this is so scary. Like, I wish somebody would have told me this when I was a kid. Is that it's easy? It's super easy to get your testicular torsion when you're a kid. Did not know that, and that terrified me now.
Say that one more time.
Testicular torsion.
Yes. So the twisting of a ball.
Yeah.
Like, not everyone knows what you're talking about.
Yes, I didn't know that was possible. Like, and that's the reason why you gotta wear like, what's it called? Boxer briefs. And when you're a kid, or you should.
Because that prevents it if you're wearing boxer briefs.
Yeah. Like apparently, if you wear briefs, it's like too loose, and testicles have
briefs aren't loose.
No, boxers, like regular boxers.
Boxers are
That's
loose.
what I'm saying, like regular boxers. When I say briefs,
Yeah.
Okay, boxers are loose, and like they have that room with like twist around, and I'm like I never thought about that before. And it could just happen. It could just happen for no reason. You could just be walking, just living your life, and your nuts just fucking just whoop bloop 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 bloop.
That's the sound they make when they twist up.
Because it's like those bolos are like, and then like that's when death happens when you hear the nut clap together.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh my god, I heard about that. I know you.
So were you just reading about this? Is this a part of weird news?
No, it's not. It was a podcast I was listening to, and they were talking about how what's the worst thing?
Put them over. What podcast?
It is the official podcast. It's like they have every episode when they have a guest on. They had Tom Papa on, and they had whatever guest they had. They always ask for a jerk off story.
Really?
Yeah, they always like, what's your best masturbation story? He's like, I don't have a best one. I have this one. And it was involved like him like jerking off, and I don't know how I don't remember exactly what the details were how his testicles got twisted up. But after
Tom Papa?
Not Tom Papa, no. This
one of the hosts.
One of the guests. It was
some random guy.
Yeah, like some dude that just does videos on YouTube.
We don't have to put him over.
Yeah, no.
We don't want to say like this dude got his nuts twisted.
Yeah.
But the official podcast is where you could go.
Yeah.
If you're interested in hearing about twisted nuts. But finish the story.
So basically, it ends up with him just basically he's in pain at like 15 years old because his balls got twisted around after he got done jerking off.
Oh, he finished?
Yeah, he finished, and then
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. But it's like fuck. So I would never want that shit to happen to anybody, even the worst people in the world.
Yeah, the twisting is not okay. Like, have you had a ball go back inside?
Yeah, all the time. That's not that big a deal to me.
I think it's a big deal. That scares me.
I've gotten used to that point. I just jump.
Drop the heels.
Drop the heels. Like it's like a weird position where like you're laying down and just invade your body and you just come out with one nut, and I'm just like, whatever, just keep moving about my day.
Whatever, no big deal.
It'll come out eventually, and it does. It's like I haven't lost one yet.
Yeah, no, it scares the shit out of me.
Oh, that shit's terrifying. Like when it first happened, I was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
It's terrifying.
But you don't want to tell anybody about it. You just kind of keep it to yourself. Like, fuck, all right, if I can just get through this in the next hour, and I'm not going to tell anybody. But if it's 61 minutes on the clock, hey, Mom, I need some help. We need to go to the hospital. I'm scared.
Mom?
I'm scared. So hold me. He said,
Yeah, anytime that you like get so concerned that you start looking at your friend like, do I have to show my friend my dick right now?
It's
like, like not like do I want to? But like
do I have
no,
to?
like do I have to turn to whoever is nearest to me that I trust the most and say, hey, I need you to look at this and tell me if I should be scared.
Like I wonder. Like I don't even think it's that. I don't even think it's that point. It was like to the point where like I have to like time myself to make sure I'm gonna be alive. So,
what?
Like if because like you don't know, like it's like my rule of thumb is for any weird thing that happens in my body, if it doesn't go back to normal in an hour, and something's missing or something's like it feels way different, that's when I go to that's why I drive myself to the hospital.
Like maybe I'm dying.
Maybe I'm dying. Let's go. So yeah, I can't if this happened to me when I was 25 years old, 24 years old, like my ball went inside me for the first time ever, and it lasted for more than an hour. Yeah, I'd go to the hospital. I'd be like, I can't find my nut, so like. Like, can you help?
I need some help.
Like, get any like gloves and some lube.
My nuts have
ascended into my abdominal muscles.
That's terrifying shit.
That is terrifying shit. You want to know what else is terrifying?
What?
That you're actually that's not even that terrifying.
What?
No, because it was just like I was trying to make a transition, but it sucks. So.
No, give it to me.
Basically, some poor kid, some fucking loser. I wouldn't say fucking loser. Some very kid who reads too many comic books. Got his wedding proposal put in the game.
In what kind of game?
Like the new Spider-Man game. They bring it over for you.
Like the video game?
Yes.
Wait.
He doesn't work for the people.
How did he do this?
He tweeted at them. He's just like, hey.
He said, please, my chick is into this game.
No, not even. Like, look.
Or I'm going to be playing it and she's going to be watching.
There you go. Like,
shut up.
And then they're like.
Holy shit.
And this is the people that make the game. And they're like, hey, we can do it. And then they do this like weeks and weeks in advance, and then like maybe
She says no.
no, not even no. She breaks up with the dude and then goes fucks his brother. Like that's like as worse as
Wait. That's a very dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at the title. Took a dark turn.
Okay, so
like
she was like, "This is enough."
She even get to that point. It was
I'm so mad. Wait, but does his brother hate him too?
I don't know. Do you think
Had they never met? Like, what the fuck?
All I know is
how did she manage to fuck the brother?
There's like he goes. There's a video about this where he talks about it, and he's like like we broke up. Like she's like with.
Oh, but look at him though.
She's with my brother.
Wait,
now.
is this his room for shoot?
That's his room for shoot.
Okay, so this dude is sitting on a bed. There's some kind of Spider-Man pillow involved. There's a Batman pillow cover. There's a Spider-Man poster. He's wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt, and he's wondering.
It's like it's 5-year relationship.
Wait, and he's wondering why his chick was like, "I'm out of here."
Yeah.
And then she started doing rash shit.
Yeah.
Look, dog.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about in the academy today.
When I heard the story, I was like, "Oh, Darren was gonna like this."
Like, it's okay to like silly things.
Yes.
But to take silly things seriously is ridiculous. And so, when you're a grown-ass man, and you're trying to have sex with women who are also grown, and they have to, like, lay on top of cartoon characters in order to fuck you.
They better be into that shit, too.
And you don't have any shoulders. Then, when your chick dumps you and fucks your CrossFitter brother, I don't think you can be mad. And even if you were mad, what are you going to do? The same thing you would have done if you were happy.
Yeah.
Sit in your room and play the goddamn Spider-Man video game.
Well, I will say this, though. He did take it on the chin. He's like, you know what? Like, it happens. Like, anybody who wants to use this thing, like, please use it for your girlfriend. And just say it was, like, for her.
No. Look, this dude needs a beating.
Yeah.
And not in, like, a violent way. Like, an actual one.
Yeah.
Like, he needs to go to a boxing gym or a jiu-jitsu academy and get some fucking spine about himself.
Yeah.
Like, go get your beating.
Look at his posture.
Look at that bacon neck. Look, there's a lot going wrong, right? She's been putting up with this for 5 years. She was hoping. She was sliding Jocko Willink videos underneath this fucking...
It's like, babe, check this guy out.
Check this out, babe.
Is this about Spider-Man? Is this a new Spider-Man guy? No. It's like, I'm not interested. Sorry, babe.
Oh, sorry, babe. No.
Hey, babe.
It's like, hey, have you ever heard of David Goggins? Oh, is he in the new Spider-Man movie? No, babe.
Hey, babe, can I hang over the bed and try to kiss you?
She's like, no, if I hang over the bed, you're supposed to try to fuck my mouth. What kind of guy are you?
Oh, man, that'd be...
If your girlfriend turned her stomach toward the ceiling,
yes,
angled her head back,
yes,
and opened her mouth,
I'm putting my dick in
Wait. Would you be like, oh, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
I'm not saying that that's like the right thing for her to do. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
What I'm saying is, if you encountered that silhouette, like that's the tableau that you walk into.
Yeah.
You just got out of the shower.
Yeah. You're just like...
From a long day of playing Spider-Man the video game.
He puts the mask on.
and she presents herself as I described. Are you going to kneel and smooch her?
No, dog.
If that's the answer, then don't be surprised when she leaves you and fucks your brother.
No, dog. Of course, that's not how it happens. He's hanging from the ceiling. She comes in. It's like he's like the human mistletoe comes down. What's up? I just saved your life from these muggers.
I don't feel the least bit bad for this motherfucker. I swear to God, I don't feel the least bit bad. Like it would have been a cute story. He chose the wrong chick. She wasn't as nerdy as you.
No.
Or she wasn't as nerdy as you anymore.
Yeah. I also just
because people change on people. It was 5 years.
Yeah, I just don't think you should do stuff like that. Ever.
What do you mean ever?
Just don't like do big proposals like that.
No, you should.
No, because
you should.
You look like an asshole.
Fuck it.
No, because you do.
Go big.
You're putting somebody in a tight situation in front of millions of people. Maybe it's like it's a
There
weird.
weren't millions of people.
I understand that, but it's like situations like that. Like it's a thing that everybody knows about. They see this dude's face because he put this sad.
No, my homie, one of my like homies, has a viral video of his proposal.
Yeah, did it work out?
Yeah.
Okay, good for him.
He also has a viral video of his baby. He kind of a big deal.
Good for them.
I'm just saying, if you are right, then you can go big.
Yeah, but the people who get married
if
are
you're
dumb.
gambling,
People who get married are dumb.
not all of them.
A
And
lot
if
of
you're
them.
gambling on a girl who's probably above your pay rate, Spider-Man, well then, going big's probably a bad idea.
Well, she went big, went to big,
But
bro.
if you know that this is your woman, you're trying to formalize it, making it big makes it really special, and it demonstrates the kind of things that she wants demonstrated. Like, if you do something big, that makes her feel safe.
Yeah.
Security is important to women who spell it with an E.
Not an A.
So Spider-Man, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
I'm sorry. It worked out the wrong way for you.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for that girl.
Yeah.
She was like, fuck this shit. Like, enough.
What he did do though, he just changed it to his grandma. Not to marry like his grandma, but
No,
like,
I'm just saying no. No.
he's like, you know what? Let's just do something better. How about this? Let's just represent my grandma. And she gave me my first Spider-Man comic book ever.
So he doubled down on being a fucking loser. Good job. Good job. You doubled down on loser. Like, that was the wrong call. She dumped you, and that was the wake-up call. That would be like if I lost everything and was like, I'm just going to do the exact same shit.
Over.
Like, why work harder? Why? Why try more stuff? Why get stronger and open my mind to the new modern game? No.
No.
Let's double down on being stubborn and dumb and working not at all. Like, let's be lazy and stubborn and single-minded and close-minded as fuck. Let's do that. That'll work. God damn it.
Let's see.
So good on you, lady. Get rid of that fucking asshole.
One quick one is that some radio stations just got delivered 20 pounds of marijuana. Just
What
out of
state?
It was Boston.
Is it legal there?
No.
Wait, where?
Boston. It might be now.
I don't know.
Let me check.
So 20 pounds came to the mail?
Yeah, they just opened it up and all that. Like the workers, they were like, this isn't right.
It's supposed to be 15 pounds.
It's supposed to be 15 pounds. They're like, yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's different stories now. It's not 20 pounds. I'm sorry. It's 30 pounds. I just Googled Boston weed. And then it's like, no, it was 30 pounds. What was that? Well, they got some fat. Let me bring the screen over here. They got a video for this one. Now at 5 o'clock. Marijuana mystery.
Marijuana mysteries.
Damn. That's crazy.
No, wait. Someone's looking for their 30 pounds
Oh,
of weed.
of course. They're like,
Maui, wowie?
yeah. You can definitely tell it's a radio guy. Yep. I'm done. That's all I need to know. As soon as I saw he's a radio personality guy, I was like, yep, I'm cool. I don't want to hear him talk anymore.
You're like, if you want to hear some fake shit, listen to this guy.
And then, last but not least, I didn't get a chance to read this one, but this dude was out here. Man who shot at imaginary clowns in his home, sentenced up to 5 years in prison. Yeah.
Was he on meth?
Let's see what they say. They say 35-year-old who was drunk at the time said he was aiming at 2 small clowns in the home.
He was drunk? No.
Let's see. Police say they found him clutching a shotgun outside his house.
They only found alcohol in the premises. Come on,
asked
dude.
if he had anything to drink. He said only a sip.
And all this meth I've been smoking for 5 days.
Yeah, so now that's all he said was alcohol.
Whoa. That's very strange.
Yeah, he's just
Alcohol is not known to create hallucinations.
Yeah, unless it's like
to my knowledge.
tequila or like
Tequila?
Cozumel. Not Cozumel. What is it called? No, is that Cozumel?
Are you saying Moscow?
Moscow, that's what it is. Moscow.
See, but that's bullshit.
You think
That's
so?
mescaline with tequila in it. Like, if we're really talking about hallucinations, That's like someone threw some mescalines in tequila, and they're like, it's just the way the tequila's making you feel. Like,
because mezcal is different than like tequila.
so what's mezcal?
Mezcal is like the bourbon of tequila.
But that's still just fucking tequila.
Yeah, until you eat the worm, then the worm gets you weird. I don't know why everybody's like into the worm, but despite the similar name, mezcal does not contain mescaline or other psychedelic substances.
So then it doesn't make you hallucinate.
Just people say it does.
It's bullshit.
So it's bullshit. There you go. It's fucking.
No way. Like, alcohol's not a fucking hallucinogen. Like, you can't. I have been very drunk, Anthony.
I have been very drunk too.
And did you see things that weren't there?
No, I did not see anything that was
Right.
there. I didn't see anything.
Because it's not a fucking hallucinogen.
No, I just push you to sleep.
Now, this is debatable.
Yes. That cigarette. Loose pack cigarette.
No, and I don't give a fuck.
I know.
This is debatable, but alcohol's not. Alcohol is in no way a fucking hallucinogen. There's no way I would ever agree to anyone's story that suggested that. If that dude's saying he was shooting at fucking clowns in his house,
Yeah. And they couldn't find any drugs on him.
then he used them all.
So it's not in my blood system. You can't catch it. Let's see. You wanna listen to a new rap song? You might love it. Let's see.
Oh, Jesus. I feel like this is about to be the end of the podcast.
Who do you think the artist could be?
That's Tyron Woodley.
Yes, it is.
All right, now, first of all, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
I'll beat your ass.
Yeah.
First of all, that mix sounded like shit, so I hope that's not the real record.
No, it's just because I think they're doing like a TMZ
All right, cool.
thing. But yeah, 'cause I couldn't find the actual song anywhere. But
As a person that likes to be diverse in the way that they interact, I'm not gonna hate on this.
right.
I want to see what the real record sounds like. I'm happy that he had the balls to put out a record, and Wiz is on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. But Wiz is also a martial artist and therefore a mark
Yeah.
for the best martial artist. So he might either just give him a pass,
Yeah.
or he might be like, dude, this is fucking cool. I'll get on that.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. Last
Tyron
thing.
Woodley, I'll beat your ass.
Let's see.
All right, we'll see.
Did we already look at this already? Did we already look at the fight card for the upcoming UFC that's going on tomorrow, which we will not be doing anything for because we're busy.
There will be no gentleman's fight party tomorrow.
Gentleman's fight party, but I'll tell you what the card is. As soon as I can bring it over. John Blachowicz. Mark Hunt.
You know what? I'm glad we're not doing it.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm glad we're not doing it. Because I barely know these fighters. I mean, I want to see CB Dollaway.
CB Dollaway. There's
He's going to be the main event of the prelims.
Rustamov Kapalov, the tiger. The Russian tiger. You got Alves. Thiago Alves.
Thiago Alves is a legend in a way, you know?
You got
Like Arlovsky's a legend in a way.
Andre was pissed.
He does.
He was pissed this whole time for this fight thing.
He does.
He was like, these fucking Russians, all you guys are showing fucking me getting knocked out during the show, but you showed all this.
Really?
Yeah, like he walked off set.
Yeah,
there's a video somewhere that he walks off set.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick.
He got heated, huh?
Yeah, Andres.
He was like, oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, like some shit like that. Like he was just like, I don't know if they were showing his highlights, whatever it was, but he's like, this is like it's clearly biased.
Well, of course it is. They're selling a fight to Russia for the first time. Don't take it so personally, Pitbull.
Let's see, what was his name? A Russian TV show. Let's see, bring it over.
I have nothing but love for that dude, but of course, if they're on Russian TV, they're going to put over the dude who's from Russia. And so they want to be like, yeah, this is a vulnerable guy being faced by our Russian guy. You're from Belarus.
Let's see.
You're like their cousin. You're not their.
Yeah.
You're not like, you know, like. At the end of the day, cousins can get it.
He's like, fuck this.
He's
shit.
like, fuck this. You guys showing me getting fucked up for no reason. I'm out of here.
Yeah, and you're speaking your goofy language. But yeah, so he like leaves.
In a way, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But I was standing face to fire.
Speaking of facing the fire, what do you think about the Conor McGregor, Khabib, no table, stand up conversation? They're not gonna do like a normal press conference where like Like fans could come in. It's like, you know how they do those Q&As where they stand up and walk around with the mic or on their stools? Like it's something like that.
So they're gonna stand up face to face
But it's only those two.
and just talk
Just those two.
in a room by themselves.
With media, no fans. No fans are allowed for this one. And that's it. It's just those two. There's nobody else.
That's fucking awesome.
That sounds terrible.
Why?
A, you need somebody who can speak really good English for
No, you don't.
For Connor to shine, because he feeds off of other people.
Can people give him enough? He'll be like,
I crush you.
I tell you right now what's number one bullshit. Like, Khabib is understandable. Play some of Khabib talking right now.
All right, let's do that. No, he's understandable, but I think it's just like you need somebody who's just a little bit more comfortable with the Khabib Nurmagomedov. Let's see what he's gonna say. Is there like?
I think Khabib is comfortable.
Let's see, is there gonna be like talking? Let's see. Khabib funny moments.
I think both of them, and this is why it's so fucking dope. I think both of them will experience looking across at a man they truly believe they are better than and will beat. I understand him.
Yeah.
We're good.
Think so?
Kill it. Yes. Khabib can speak enough for Conor to riff.
Yeah.
And that's all you need. And it's sexy that there's no table. Right? It's sexy that, like, they'll be confronting each other in a way.
Yeah.
Right? And I think they're both smart enough to realize that the money is in them not touching.
Right. I agree. I think I think the reason why it's
just like Floyd and Conor did.
Yeah. I think
the money is in them not touching.
No contact. I think the reason why they're doing it like this is just so safety reasons.
What do you mean?
There's a lot
you think the Russian fans and the Irish fans?
I literally think so. I think that's the reason why they're just getting rid of they're like, there's no fan, because there's no fans allowed at all. It's just media.
See, I think that just makes it quiet and more intimate, but maybe you're onto something. Maybe that is what they were actually after.
Yeah, I think it's like security reasons, because I don't think they're like, I don't want to have like all these.
But I think even if that's the intent, it creates a unique environment for a unique event.
Right. I agree.
That's great.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's great.
I just think they should just let them loose. Just put up some bullet glass, some glass, whatever, bulletproof glass, and just let it go.
I mean, I certainly hope that motherfuckers can keep their shit together.
You never know, man. I just want the shit talking to happen, and I want the crowd to be there. He's like, yeah. So when was the last time you ever been in the fifth round? Oh! Like that one guy. So.
Well, that was an outstanding moment.
Yeah.
Like the fan who posed
as
a press member, and actually got through, and then fucking yelled at Eddie Alvarez for not being a championship fighter. That was outstanding. Like, that's one of the best things of all time.
It's so crazy that you could just do that. That some people could just get away with doing that, sneaking in, like making like fake credentials for yourself.
And the best part was that Eddie tried to answer the question like it was a shoot.
Yeah, he's like, what?
He's like, what? Ask the question again. And then the guy asked the question again. And like they just let him.
Yeah.
And Conor is losing his mind. He's like, he's got the suit and everything. He's like, this fucking guy is the man. He's like, he put him over super hard. But even though Conor's flipping out and putting the dude over, Eddie's still answering the question like it's a shoot.
Because he doesn't understand it.
And then finally Conor has to like tell him what happened. Like,
why are you being a bitch? Quit being a bitch. It's like, why are you bitching? Oh man, I love people like that can just like sneak into places like that and like become like press or become like members. Like there's one guy, there's like people who sneak into like the Paris fashion show all the time, or they pretend to be like famous fashion designers and they use like boot. Like there's this crazy documentary where this dude he makes this like there's like this Giorgio Armani like bootleg brand. It's like something like that. It's some dude that's made up, doesn't exist. And so he took that brand. It's like a $5 like denim brand. And he just took really nice photos with people like modeling in them. He was a little bit eccentric, and then he showed up with those jeans to it was like either London or Paris fashion show, and they let him in.
They're like, oh
yeah, like they're like people were like posing.
Well, people don't want to act like they don't know.
They don't know, but on top of that, they're like, yes, I would buy these jeans. I want 2 pair right now, and they're like how much are they? They're $70, and they're like really worth like $5.
It's awesome.
And then so the dude that actually makes those jeans is like it's like a little like store in like England that like is like basically like a little corner store that just sells like off-brand jeans, and he put him over, and now he has like this.
He's a baller.
He's a baller now for basically a lie, which is awesome. It's amazing.
It's all a work.
It's all a dream. So, let's talk about the last thing, then we'll leave.
What's that?
What do you want to do for?
For one hundo?
Yes.
Strippers, blow,
Yes.
explosives,
Okay.
guns.
Okay.
I got out of control.
All right, reel it back in.
All right, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. I don't know.
Okay. We got a week.
We have a week. How about we let you decide, the audience.
The audience.
In the comments, it can either be a jiu-jitsu seminar or a super episode.
Yes.
So if it's a super episode, I'm going to bring in tons of friends and former guests.
Yes. That'd be pretty cool.
Or I'll do a seminar. Episode 100 is either a super episode or a seminar. Fucking let me know. We love y'all. I swear to God. I swear to God. And people are like, but you don't believe in God. Look, man, it's an expression.
You're God. Somebody's God. A God.
When I say it, I mean
Or the rap God.
everything that we can agree upon that is good. That's what I mean.
Except one less O. That's what he's trying to tell you.
No, I'm serious. That's what I mean when I say it. It's just an expression.
Yeah.
So I swear to fucking God. I love y'all. Goodbye, Internet. XOXO.
See you later, pedophiles.
So be it.
That's great. Let's see, where is my mouse? There we go. Stop. There we go.
Oh.
Files, save as. Hey, quick question. Do you have a bag I could borrow?
What?
A bag.
What kind of bag?
Just like a bag small enough to like take like a mixer with me, because my last bag broke.
I'm sure I do.
See, 99.
Now, just trying to go to fuck to sleep, basically. Hey, man.
Oh, excuse me.
I'll be right back now.
Okay. All right, let's start breaking this apart. Spider-Man.